Right.
And I know we need to look at the judge. I know we need to look at the jurors. I know we need to look in the courtroom and all of that. But something with this dude is not right because he's at the forefront of a lot of these cases. I'm not trying to disrespect him, but I am trying to say that I need some answers on what this dude is doing.
What's the name of our show?
Nothing's Off Limits.
Okay, so now we're gonna get off limits with this guy.
Okay.
For me, right?
Uh-huh.
Because we are in the opinion-based business, right? This is an opinion-based business that we're in. So I'm going to give my opinion.
Okay.
My opinion on Benjamin Crump is he is an opportunist and he's taking advantage of the situation that the black community is in. And since he has a platform to take advantage of it, he's taking full advantage of it. So what I'm saying is, what I mean by he's an opportunist is he's capitalizing off of the pain that we're enduring with the police, with the families that they're going through, losing children, getting killed in the street and all of that. He is a lawyer. So therefore, he's in it for business. This is about money with him at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, none of this is pro bono.
But why do we keep going to him? Like Stephen Clark's family.
He again capitalized off of it. He's a capitalist. He started promoting his brand to cater to that. He started having commercials. He actually put dollars into promoting the being the lawyer in the face of the black people that's being shot in the street or being hurt by the cops. So what I mean by him capitalizing off of it is he took it to another level that other lawyers isn't doing.
Yeah.
See, he's promoting.
I didn't know that. I never thought about that.
You never saw the commercial?
No, I didn't know.
I'll send it to you. He has a commercial.
For the attorney?
Yes, I was the lawyer for Trayvon Martin.
No, he don't. No,
yes,
he don't. No,
yes, he does.
It was for Trayvon Martin.
He said he was the lawyer for Trayvon Martin. He was the lawyer for the other guy that got killed by the police. And he says, he's promoting it. So that's what I mean by he's capitalizing off it. So if you're in every African-American's, if you're on every African-American's television saying, I'm the lawyer for justice, they're going to call you when something happens because they're thinking you're big. See?
You just messed up my whole philosophy then.
Okay, but the thing is this.
That's terrible.
Back in the days, right? Remember it was Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Martin Luther King.
But they weren't attorneys though.
No, I'm just trying to make a point.
Okay.
Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. There was an abundance of leaders. Now, if he's the only so-called lawyer for justice, that's how he's getting all these cases. A lot of lawyers black lawyers are actually scared to fight the system because once they lose, they don't want that name on their resume.
But he's like, forget how many I lost. Let me drop these names on you. You know,
yes, and
names, right?
He's getting more
familiarity. Yeah.
Yes, he's capitalizing off of it. He's saying, "I'm the lawyer that ain't scared to fight the system."
Wow.
But if you really look at his business only works now if black people get killed.
Yeah,
that's what he put himself into. So
it's
if
too. he's terrible at what he does.
Yes, he doesn't win.
But it don't matter based on if you're saying he's about capitalism, like you believe he's capitalizing off it. It don't matter if he's losing. He's not going to make this money because you're going to call me because I'm that face that you know when somebody black dies.
Bingo. It's something called billable hours.
What is it called?
Billable hours. You know what billable hours is, right?
I know what billable is and I know what hours is, but exactly. I haven't put the...
That's what lawyers charge you, billable hours. So how many hours they work on the case, that's how they charge you. So for those big type of cases, you get a lot of billable hours. So for him, he's capitalizing because if he got 5 cases running, he got a lot of business.
So when you was talking to us back before, you was talking about the importance of us having more black, us encouraging our children to be lawyers and attorneys.
Yes.
This is what you're talking about.
Exactly.
There needs to be more civil rights attorneys out there.
There you go. You see how we could tie 2 different conversations back into one?
Damn.
See, this is why when you listen to us, right?
He monopolized unarmed black men getting killed.
And that's what I meant. That's what I meant by he capitalized off of it. That's what I say. When a person, right, say for someone who's listening to me and you talk right now today, they will have to go back to other conversations we had, and then they will understand more of our dynamic. Like, wow, these 2 guys really could pull juice out of a rock. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, because like how you just said, we had a conversation a few podcasts ago about not just having athletes and rappers and musicians for our children. And
then you're smart, because I'm thinking this dude, I'm trying to figure out ways to help him. Like, because I'm just thinking he's terrible, like, at his job. Because I was saying, like, yo, why doesn't he try a different method? Like, I'm thinking, like, yo, Johnny Cochran, like, this dude has video footage. Like, video footage. Someone like Johnny, you got to bring entertainment into the courtroom. He got to make it a big deal. Like, I follow all of these cases, but I don't watch them on TV. He got to be like, he got to bring some type of entertainment, some showmanship.
He's not a good lawyer. So for him,
that's crazy.
So for him to get cases, he's capitalizing off of the pain of the.
He don't care to get better, is what you're saying.
No, his business is us getting killed in the street. That's what he made his business off of.
Yeah.
So if no more black men get killed in the street, he has no more cases. That's why you should never be the king lawyer for that. And now I'm going to go a little bit deeper. He is this guy that used to be the bodyguard for Puffy called Gene Deal. Gene Deal has an issue with him because they was trying to do some business together. Then he put out a video making Gene Deal look bad. And then when Gene Deal confronted him at a conference, he was into something totally different. Mm-hmm. So you understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Benjamin Crump is not doing all of this for free, which he shouldn't. That's his profession. But when you're in the profession of black men dying, now that's your claim to fame. That's what you're making money off of. So if black men...
Wait, let me ask you this, because you brought up Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton.
Uh-huh.
Were they getting paid for that back then, when they was doing their thing back then?
They were reverend, so they probably got paid from their church. And I'm pretty sure they got paid to speak. But at the end of the day, it's all business. This is what I'm trying to tell you. All of this stuff, these people, it's business orientated.
Yo, that's really terrible. That you just made me I had a whole different thought of Benjamin Crump And now that shit all makes sense, yo. That's terrible. That's a terrible way to make a living.
Exactly. So you got to understand one thing, right? He's probably living in a nice house, driving a nice car. So for him to maintain that, he's secretly saying, another black man got to get killed so I can make some more money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have to, for you to get the trust of the people, you have to portray it differently. Like you care. Like you trying to...
Oh, yo, you just made me so angry, yo. Yeah, that's freaking nuts.
You know, and I'm not trying to tear him down, but
yeah, you're just saying what it is. Yeah.
Nothing's off limits, and I'm gonna tell you my opinion of him.
All right, so what about you? Do you go to Starbucks?
No, I don't drink coffee. I'm a tea guy.
Starbucks got tea.
Yeah, but I like to make my own tea in the morning. If you follow my Instagram, I make tea every morning. You probably don't be up that early, but I always got different kinds of teas and stuff. I'm a tea guy. I like a lot of different kind of teas.
All right, what's the tea that we need to know about? I do want to, because I want to ask you about this whole thing that's going on with Starbucks right now with those two black guys. But what type of tea should we be?
I like Tao lavender tea. I like passion tea. I like chamomile. I like all kinds of teas. It just depends on the mood I'm in the morning.
Okay,
Peppermint tea. You know, I don't really like green and black tea.
You don't like green tea?
No.
Oh man.
Yeah. Now the Starbucks thing, I'm not aware of that, so
really?
I'm gonna have to go do some research, and we'll touch on that another time. Or maybe next week, because I don't know, so I can't give an opinion.
I mean, I can update you on it.
Yeah, sure. Tell me.
All right, so yeah, the Starbucks situation is two black guys, they're real estate brokers.
You talking about when they went and sat in Starbucks?
Yeah, in Philly.
And they just was sitting there and they didn't order nothing, and they called the police to get them out of there.
And they got
arrested. I do know about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they got arrested, and there's this big uproar now.
Yeah.
Like, so the reason why I asked you if you ever been to Starbucks, because that is the culture in Starbucks. Like, I don't go to Starbucks because they have great coffee. I go because of the atmosphere and the type of people. It has a vibe to it.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi and all of that stuff. You sit down and get on the laptop. Yes. I've been in there. I like the lemon cake in there whenever I do go in there.
Okay, there you go. So if you've been in there, you know the culture. If you meeting somebody, you may not even be chilling at Starbucks, but you say, yo, meet me at the Starbucks. Let's grab a coffee, or meet at Starbucks and we'll go to such and such. I do it all the time, several times a week. So they go in, right? You already know. But the moral of the story is that is perfectly normal.
Yes, all right. I'm gonna be. This is how I see it. They shouldn't have got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
But if they wasn't buying no coffee and just went and sat down, I could see them saying, "If y'all don't purchase nothing, y'all have to leave."
No.
Why not?
That's not the culture.
But it's a business. Hold on.
Now, if you understand hours, how long are you talking with that?
No, I don't know how long. I don't know. It wasn't determined how long they was there.
No, and you're saying you could see how they can ask. At what point?
I'm saying how if the Starbucks manager sees, and I'm not saying black, I'm saying two people. It could be two white people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Come and sit down at a Starbucks table, get on their phone,
mm-hmm.
and you might say, okay, they're using our free Wi-Fi, right?
Okay.
No, you can assume that.
Okay.
And they didn't buy anything.
Okay.
That's soliciting. Yes, it is. Look up the word. They can't do that. No, I understand the culture, but you have to understand one thing, right? When the law is involved, you have to go by the book. It's no more of the culture and this is what they do. You have to go by the rules once the law is involved.
Okay.
Because that's how the law is going to handle the case. Like a judge can only rule by the law, the letter of the law.